All right, hey there people. So today I'm showing you the clone stamp tool right over here, and this is used to remove parts of your photographs. Just like I would want to remove all these people from my beach photo, you can easily do it with the clone stamp tool. I did it on a different layer, but you can see that it does a pretty good job of copying and then removing parts of your image that you don't want. So let me take you through this from the beginning. You go to PIXLR E and you choose an image that you want to use, like this one. It's got all this stuff in here I don't like and I want to get rid of. So you zoom in a little bit. And actually the first thing you should do, even before you zoom in, is duplicate this layer so you can see a before and an after. So just hit these three little dots and then duplicate the layer. And now you have your original, which is going to stay this background. And then the background copy, we can rename even. Clone remove. Great. All right, so we have clone remove. We're going to work on this layer. So you zoom in a little bit and then hit the spacebar key to get the hand tool to kind of move around the image. And you want to get all these dumb tourists out of my photo. So you hit the clone stamp tool. Keyboard shortcut is S. So you just click it, and then up at the top, you see this changes to source and then paint. Source is where you're like sampling from the image, and then paint is what you're painting over. So you click source, source will be automatically selected at first. So you just click the area that you want to sample from, and then it'll automatically go to paint, and then you can just paint over the parts of the image that you don't want. You can do it multiple times from the same source. But if you want to change your source up, you can go over here and click source, or you can just hit the shift key. It's a keyboard shortcut, shift, and then click, and then you have a new source, and you can continue painting. And you keep going, and you keep going, and shift click to get a new source. Get the shadows out. Don't forget to do shadows. That's a dead giveaway that the image was edited if you removed an object but didn't remove the shadow. So I'm going to speed this up a little bit and show you what I can do in countdown 5 minutes. All right, so that's 5 minutes later, and I just wanted to wrap this up and show you what it looks like if you did it really well, and you can't really tell if there was an image there. And then there's also, you know, these little bits that are left over. You need to get into those and remove these little bits. Even in here, there's like shadows and areas that make it really obvious that parts of the image were removed. Like this is unacceptable. Half an umbrella is totally unacceptable. So you need to go back to the clone stamp tool. Don't forget you can change up the size and the softness of your brush. So if you want like something really hard and get like crisp edge, you can do that. I usually keep it kind of soft and a size pretty small. Again, hit shift to source, or as soon as you click it, it's automatically on source, but click a good source and then paint to remove the parts you don't want. So as soon as I want a new source, I'm just hitting or holding down the shift and then clicking and then painting. You have to get rid of shadows, leftover pieces. Again, the objective is to make it look like it was not edited. So you go around. This takes a little bit of time, but it's worth it. It's one of the like main features, the reasons why Photoshop and bitmap imaging software exists, is to remove parts of a photograph. I'm just going to wrap this up real quick with these people right here. Again, don't forget the shadows. You need to get rid of shadows. Oops. And you can sample like pretty far away from where you're painting, if that helps. Just keep sampling a bunch so it doesn't look so repetitive. That's basically it. You should be able to easily remove lots of your unwanted image. Like all these dumb tourists that I don't like in